Once upon a time, in the glittery but morally bankrupt kingdom of Swampwick, there lived a princess named Bimbella Titswillow. She was known throughout the land for her beauty, her bravery, and her complete inability to read a room. Princess Bimbella wasn't your average royal. No. She had a laugh like a goat getting electrocuted, and a wardrobe that screamed, "Look at me, I'm emotionally unstable." One fateful morning, while galloping through the royal stables dressed as a sexy turnip, don't ask, high on fermented unicorn piss, she skidded to a halt in front of something divine. A massive steaming pile of horse shit, glistening like a mudslide sundae. And right in the center of it, a golden bracelet, warm, shiny, and humming with suspiciously suspicious magic. "Holy tits of the moon goddess," she gasped. "It's destiny!" She reached into the pile like a child digging through cereal for the toy, except instead of marshmallows, her fingers squelched through a buffet of oat-fed equine dookie. She yanked out the bracelet with a wet pop, holding it to the light like it was the holy grail of dumbass decisions. That's when she heard it. "Ah, you've touched the sacred circlet of the stained realm. You are chosen." The voice was deep, sultry. It sounded like a public toilet growling at closing time. From the steam rose a figure. Dunglemort, a demon of stench and lies wearing a cape, with a belly made of shit and a face like a melted butthole wearing a crown. "I am Dunglemort," he said, posing like a stripper with a theology degree. "Master of the lower depths, Prince of the Brown Veil. You, Princess Bimbella, have awakened your hidden power." Wait, Bimbella said, batting her eyes with fake cheap lashes. "You're telling me I'm magical?" "Not just magical," he said, eyes glowing like radioactive hemorrhoids. "You are the dread sorceress of the seventh sphincter. The bracelet has chosen you. Through me, you shall command the earth, the wind, and mild sexual confusion." Her jaw dropped. "Holy Jesus on a stick, I knew I was special." "Of course you are," he purred. "You can already hear the thoughts of squirrels, yes? That was drugs, but yeah, precisely. But that's besides the point." Over the next week, Bimbella transformed. She painted sigils on the castle walls in Nutella. She wore nothing but cloaks made from stolen bed sheets and bird feathers. She screamed, "Obey the bracelet," at peasants, while throwing pine cones and demanding tributes in the form of attention, flirtatious comments, and fear. Her only companions were Twinkle Toes, a peg-legged goose with unresolved trauma, and Sir Queefin, a sassy poltergeist who only showed up when someone farted. Bimbella believed she was becoming a divine sorceress. She hexed nobles by winking at them. She tried to fly using paper wings. She pissed off a dragon by trying to recruit it as her Uber. And Dunglemort? He just kept egging her on, whispering absolute bullshit in her ear. "You must bathe in garlic hummus to unlock your third cheek. Fling goat bones at the moon to summon TikTok followers. Sniff your bracelet before speeches. It releases confidence fumes." Then one day during her self-declared coronation, as Queen of Mystical Vaginas and Moonfire, the truth arrived. The royal court, finally fed up with her theatrics and turnip cosplay, brought in the high cleric of logical bullshit, an old man who once exercised a haunted fleshlight. He examined the bracelet, held it up, sniffed it. "This," he said, "is a belt buckle from a stable boy's pants, and it's still warm." The room went silent. Then the jester snorted. Then the guards lost it. Soon the whole court was crying with laughter. She believed a demon in a fart cloud told her she was magical because of a shit bracelet. Did she really cast a spell using goat spit and hand lotion? Did she hex my horse by twerking at it while dressed like a vegetable? Bimbella's face drained of color. The bracelet slipped from her fingers and landed in a bucket of mop water with a sad little plop. "Dunglemort," she whispered, but he was gone. Poof! Vanished in a puff of shame and expired Axe body spray. She stood there, mascara running, cloak-stained, still clutching her ceremonial baguette, humiliated. From that day on, she was no longer called princess. They dubbed her the Duchess of Dung Delusion. And every time someone did something unbelievably stupid, the kingdom would say, "Don't go full Bimbella." So the moral of the story is, do not allow yourself to grow so curious as to pick an object out of shit and believe that it has significant meaning, or it is an artifact that will open the door to you being a powerful sorceress. The end.